Hey guys, what is going on? It is me, Mr. Mario. I decided to do one of these. I cannot do a full review because I have not completed the game and I don't feel like I'm going to be doing that anytime soon. But I am giving you my first impressions overlook of Grand Theft Auto 5. So first off, this is the sequel to Grand Theft Auto 4, which came out in 2008. We had 2 expansions to it, but this is a whole new Grand Theft Auto. Now the big question right here is, does Grand Theft Auto 5 live up to the hype? And in my opinion, it definitely does. I can definitely say this, first playing the game, everything felt natural, everything felt smooth, which I did not experience with Grand Theft Auto 4. When I played Grand Theft Auto 4, even up to the final mission, I struggled with the controls. Grand Theft Auto 4's controls are not that good. Driving is floaty in there, and if you somehow think that Grand Theft Auto 4 had perfect controls, you're a liar. You're a liar, that's all I can say, because here they've been smoothed out. Driving definitely feels perfect. Walking around, I will say, you know, mastering everything, it takes a few minutes to get used to, but once you get that control scheme down, it is awesome. However, I do feel like the gamepad, whether you're playing on PS3 or 360, does hinder the performance a little bit. Just due to the fact that there are some functions where, you know, if you're playing with a PC keyboard, it would be a bit easier, but I don't know if we're going to be seeing a PC release anytime soon. I feel like it's going to be imminent, but who knows. For now, we just got it on consoles. So since I'm talking about PC, we're going to go ahead and talk about the performance. Now, this is one big thing I was kind of paying attention to with this game. I made a video about this before, but the trailers, the screenshots look too good. And I can say this, they have been edited, there was post-processing on them. The game admittedly does not look as good as it did on pictures and trailers, which I expected. And the frame rate will go down at some times, but I felt like this was expected, and honestly, for Rockstar working on these old consoles, they really outdid themselves. Once you get into the game for at least an hour, you're not even going to be noticing them. There's 2 things actually people are complaining about. People have been complaining about the lighting, which honestly I think the lighting is fine. I mean, yeah, there's some issues here and there, but I don't see an issue with it. And second, people have been complaining about car damage. Car damage of all things. Like, I'm trying to wrap my head around this, and honestly, I feel like these people are just trying to take this game and try to find something to complain about, because honestly, I haven't had an issue with it. But if you're really going to let the car damage on cars in Grand Theft Auto 5 affect your play style, affect your playthrough of the game, this probably isn't the game for you, so you should probably just stay away if you're going to let little details like that really affect you. Now, if it was something like major frame rate drops that actually do affect the gameplay and will annoy you, I can understand that. When it comes to the actual gameplay, it's great. It's definitely on par with everything I expected. It's awesome. I was not hyping this game. In fact, I did the opposite doing this as I did with Grand Theft Auto 4. When I looked at Grand Theft Auto 4, I was kind of looking at reasons to really like it because I hyped it up so much. This time, I'm actually looking for reasons to not like Grand Theft Auto 5, which I feel like is a good way of doing a unbiased review, but I'm really not finding any here or there. And the limitations I'm finding are just because of the consoles themselves and not so much as the game. There are 2 other things that really hinder, not the performance itself, but I guess just like the game overall. First off, the loading screen at the beginning takes a while. This is because these consoles are old, it is running on this old hardware, but at the same time you gotta think it does have to load up this huge map that is bigger than Red Dead Redemption, Grand Theft Auto 4, and San Andreas combined. So when you think about that, the loading time really isn't that bad. Now, going with loading times, I think the only thing that I will actually, you know, complain about a little bit is switching between characters. I will say, when you have to switch between a character, it is a lot slower than I'd like it to be. I feel like it should only take 2 or 3 seconds mostly, but I understand the game, you know, it's a huge game, there's a lot of stuff going on, lots of processes, and it's on old hardware. I was just expecting it to be faster, honestly. Aside from that, I can't say much about it. Now, the in-game world is amazing. There is just, I don't even think I've explored half of the in-game world, but there are animals here, which is awesome. I've been seeing deer everywhere. I haven't looked into other animals, but you know, Rockstar, if you could like put out a title update with guinea pigs and like cute rodents and all that, I would love you to death for doing that. Now, I will say I really do enjoy the liveliness of all of the map and everything that's going on. One perfect example is this, and it blew me away with the simplicity but realisticness that was presented in here. I wish I got this on camera, but I didn't. There was one day I was just driving around, randomly, aimlessly, no reason, just wanted to explore everything. I went into a cul-de-sac that was mostly unfinished. There were 2 cars blocking my way, so I went through them, got out of my car. To the right, there was an unfinished house with about 20 people. There was a boombox playing music. They were all just hanging around, talking to each other, smoking cigarettes, drinking beer, all that stuff. Something that you would see in everyday life, and it was just randomly there in the map. It felt real, and that's what I like about it. Like, the game itself, it feels real without delving you into this. But what I mean by that is when you look at characters' actions and such, everything just seems so real. And this is something that 2013's technology has really been able to bring forth. I feel like this is definitely not something that could have been done, you know, years before. And overall, I feel like this is what Grand Theft Auto 4 was aiming to be and what it was supposed to be. But it was the first big open world use of the Rage engine. And it was back in 2008 when the systems weren't out for as long. So, you know, I can kind of forgive them for that, but they've done an excellent job on Grand Theft Auto 5. One thing I'm also surprised with is the draw distance is great. I'm still shocked this game is running on consoles. I mean, there's times where I'm just like, you know, it looks alright, and then other times where I look, and I have to stop, I'm just like, wow, this game looks really damn good. Last thing I have to say is the voice acting, everything is on par. As I said, it looks fluid, it is awesome, and one thing is transitioning into a mission is almost dreamlike, where instead of, you know, having a loading screen and all that, and then, you know, it goes into widescreen mode for a bit, and it shows, you know, the mission tile and all that, it can be something as simple as, like, literally there were times I was still moving the controller, but there are some missions where you get out of your car and your character just starts walking and the mission starts like that. Other times, if there are missions that are supposed to start at a certain time of the day, it will fast forward to that time of the day real quick, which I thought was a really nifty feature. But going along with the voice acting, all that stuff, I will show a clip right here of what I'm talking about, what I'm demonstrating, and you know what? You be the judge of how it is. There's definitely better scenes in the game, but I can say that it's just, it seems natural, it seems fluid, it seems like you'd be watching a movie. So this game is, you know, something great to watch and play at the same time. Anyways, this is Mr. Mario signing off. Thank you for watching it, everyone. And do I recommend buying Grand Theft Auto 5? Yes, I do. In fact, I got the $150 edition of the game, which I will be unboxing. But go ahead and check it out, and I definitely recommend it. This is a must-buy for 2013. Anyways, this is Mr. Mario signing off. Thank you for watching.
Oh, you missed me, huh?
Nah, I ain't missed you. Your ass could have stayed gone for good. So I fucked your girl, mugged your moms, and better yet, I ain't thought about your ass in years.
Ha ha, you got jokes now, huh? Hey, but I see you doing well for yourself. Check that on out.
Shit, I'm doing just fine.
That's what I hear. But I know some sweet boys up in the pen that got bigger balls than you.
Oh, you been doing your time looking at sweet boy balls? Yeah, it's good to have confirmation.
This funny fuck. Why you keep hanging around this clown, L? Shake this fool, man.
We from the same set, Stretch. Why y'all niggas can't get along? Y'all been doing this shit for years, man.
You know what, dawg? It's good you back home. Glad you here. Missed you, boy. Damn, you definitely got hit up inside.
Hit up? Hey. Yo, motherfucker, I know little niggas like you been turned out on the daily. Talking about being hit up, nigga, I swear, man. You ain't got no motherfucking respect.
Motherfucker, I got respect for reality.
Reality? Alright, you keep thinking that. Just keep thinking that, nigga. Shit, you gonna get yours. Fuck you. I swear, man.
Strizzettes, come on, man. Cool out.
Fuck,
chill, man.
This motherfucker get on my goddamn nerves.
The nigga get on my nerves, too, man. Part of the nigga charm, man. F, come on, man. Let's just bust a move, man. You gonna drive or what, Bill?
Drive where?
Pick up this heat, nigga.
Why?
Business, nigga. Real business. Come on, y'all niggas act like girls.
Shit, not me. Shit.